Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Darkside Detective. Now, what it is that we're actually investigating, I'm not sure. I have not read anything about this game. All I know is that it looks awesome, and I think it's a little bit funny. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below and hit the little bell so you guys join the notification squad. Alright. Malice in Wonderland. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Officer Dooley. Whoa, I almost shot you there, bud. I guess he's Canadian. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. Well, I guess this place has me spooked out a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. Alright, well, our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popo Motto. Alright, well. Let's go inside then. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen. Mr. Jones, he's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? So how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Alright, well, where were you last night? Prick. How come you didn't notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. Alright, Roy. You're gonna have to cooperate before I shove my foot right in your face. Alright, detective says they also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine, call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bell's. Fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? You received an item. Matches. I see. Okay, resume. Ashtray. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I am rarely around my kid. This guy's a real piece of work. Okay. There's got to be something around here. Let's head upstairs. I'm thinking there's something that we should investigate. Alright, a place this fancy deserves something nicer than a plastic flowers. Let's head up into the attic first. Paint thinner. The paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left of it now. You received an item. Paint thinner. Boxes. Boxmark Anne's Broken Dreams. Paint cans. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. More boxes. Forgotten memories. Broken shelf. Interesting. Not too much to comment on there. Let's go to the daughter's bedroom. This could be a drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB then. No, Dooley, don't do that. Dooley, you're an idiot. Oh, it's the mother, Mrs. Jones. Can you tell me about... She just disappeared. My baby! Is there anything... You have to find her. Hello, can I ask... My baby! Alright, well... Find her! Alright, she's a little out of it. This is no time for art, detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. A blacklight marker. Black light marker. Perhaps something was written on the walls. The drawers. Don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. Okay. Let's leave. Master bedroom it is. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her pretty hard. Let's ask the nanny. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. How long have you been working for the Joneses? Joneses Detective, even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. It's the grammar police! Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. We're done here for now. I'll get back to work and nothing else. What if I set her on fire? That's where Mr. Jones hired me. Paint thinner. Family photo. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. But not the father. Seems impolite to go rifling around in somebody's drawers uninvited. Well, we are detectives. Let's look at the bed. A water bed. Fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under there. No, it doesn't. A strange page. It's a peculiar pattern of the Occult for Dummies book. Can we set it on fire? No, we can't. Okay, we can't really go anywhere else. But we're gonna come back. This nanny seems a little suspect, if you ask me. Let's go back downstairs. So how can I help you, detective? No further questioning. Prick. Upstairs hallway. Grandfather clock. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame, I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. Chandelier. One of those crystals is worth more than I get paid per year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. The police are... Does it seem weird that they don't have a kitchen or a bathroom? The recession hits us all hard, Dooley. Alright. Locked. Let's go into the closet here. A bunch of junk. A blacklight bulb. Might as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes, and fat beats. And then we've got ourselves a good night. A good night we'll be finding this kid. So we've got a blacklight bulb and a blacklight marker. Interesting. Can I use this bulb? No, I can't. Okay, the living room now. Oh, we were just here. Huh. Let's go back in here then. Mr. Jones, I want to access your study. I'd love to help, detective, but I seem to have misplaced the keys. Sorry. I've taken up enough of your time, and I've nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. I don't think this guy really knows what's up. Let's go back into the master bedroom. I want to apply this light bulb to one of these lamps. Okay, Mrs. Jones is still a little neurotic. That's okay. Now we can combine items. Okay, let me see if I can... feel like... where could this key be hiding? I feel like the nanny has something to do with this. Say, you're the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have the keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Boom! And just like that, we have the key. Get out of here, you bastard. Locked. I wonder if... oh, okay. And hey, presto, we're in. Okay. Okay, what's this? A dog statue. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. A lantern, an old oil lantern, seems to have some oil left too. Okay, a bookshelf, a nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. A shame. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with jugs. Literally. Literally obsessed with jugs. The armchair. Hey, there are only 2 seats in this house. Don't be a daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. They know we're here. A painting. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Well, that is true. Paint thinner. Let me see. Is there anything in here that we can do? Let's go back and look here in the closet really quickly. Guess not. I feel like there's something that we gotta do here in the study. We got paint thinner, a black light marker, a strange page. Alright, let's go into the living room. Nothing. Let's go back upstairs. We've got this lantern, but what could this lantern be for? Master bedroom. Let's talk to the nanny again. Nothing. Okay. Dissolves paint, markers, and oily residues. What if I combine the lantern? No. What if I combine the marker? These are from Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. This kid didn't win out on the father's stakes. Okay, we now have a lit lantern. Perfect. I'm trying to see possible combinations of the page with the black light. Let's go back into the attic. Possibly there's something that I missed. The paint thinner. One light emitting lantern. How can I get... Ooh, I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the heck is right, Officer Dooley? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. A dark side doorway. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Okay, so I'm supposed to drag them, I guess. Alright. This one. Perfect. Then we got this one. Nailed it. I'm a detective, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I do. That should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing anything, really. No, we must go in. I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light, though. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offensive, detective. No offensive. No offense, detective. But I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard for you. Holy jeez. Hello, mister. Hello, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good, I'm hungry, and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Crash bang. Not so fast, detective. Shit. I knew it was the nanny. Where's Dooley? That idiot? I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, getting trapped in the Darkside version of their bedroom. That's what this is, an inheritance scheme? Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Once Dooley wakes up, you and your scheme will be done for. We gotta play it safe. She could attack us at any moment. Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. That's it? An inheritance scheme? You have to admit it, it's fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Once Dooley wakes up, your plan is over. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him into here with you. Come on. Huh. Wait. I have paint thinner. I can just dissolve her. Have a taste of your own medicine. No! Haha, I knew it. Well, that's problem solvent. Solvent. Come on, Alice. Let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? That is so something I would say, too. Okay, mister. She thinks we're a total creep. Oh, man. So the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side. But that's a surprisingly useful summary of things, yes. Shame. The nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts, with a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. First of all, I have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Case closed. We solved it, guys. That was awesome. I love this game. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to do one episode per case. So if you guys enjoyed that, and if you enjoyed seeing how I solved the case with this type of editing, so not too much editing so you guys can see throughout, then let me know in the comments. And also, next up is Home Alone, I guess. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below, guys. I will talk to you later.